We will turn on the live stream to Facebook. Winnie, you didn't know that part, huh?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
See you guys later.
Just smile. You're going to be fine. Okay. Okay. It's looking up. And we're going live on Facebook right now. Just give me a moment. Anna Grace, glad you're here. Shakira, glad you're here.
Thank you.
Terry, glad you guys are here. Maria, how are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm well. Thank you, Neil. How are you?
We still at 2 babies and holding?
Just 2 babies. They're in summer camp right now.
Isn't that great? Good job. Excellent. Okay. All right, everyone. When we can hear you, just give me one test.
Hello.
All right, good stuff. All right, Winnegill from San Luis Obispo and North Santa Barbara County. So everybody that's going to send her referrals in that area. So Winna, if you can, during this conversation we're going to have today with you, if you would put your email address and name in there at some point, that would be awesome, so we can send you some referral business.
Sure,
So,
thank you.
Wynn has been with the company, Century 21 Masters. You came on board in March of last year, Wynn, or before that?
September.
So September, great.
Yeah.
And before that, you worked for who?
I was with EXP for a short time. And then before that, I was with the Housewayzy team.
Oh, cool. Good job. So Hal Swayze, that must have been quite an experience.
Yes, it was.
Good for you. How long were you with Hal?
4 years.
Wow, very cool. Good
Yeah.
job. All right, we'll talk more about that in a bit. So, Winna, tell me a little bit about your career in real estate. What'd you do before real estate, if anything?
Well, before real estate, I had a salon, styling, hair salon, had 20 chairs for 20 years, and decided that after that I was really done with working with 20 women. You know how we can be. No jokes for you guys now. And so I was going to take a break. I had always wanted to do real estate, but during that time, I I didn't, I just thought about it and didn't even work towards it. I moved and all I was thinking about, now what business do I want to start? So then I opened a tanning salon and a boutique, and then '08 hit. And so all the businesses were going out around me, and I'd only been in business for a year. And so I was like, okay, I probably need to hang this up for this little bit of time here. So I did. So I closed the business, and that's when I decided, you know what, this is my time. I should have listened to my heart and my gut and real estate then, and I didn't. So God was like, you know what, you need to go back on your other path and do real estate. So that's when I took that time off and really studied and got my license. And yeah, I partnered with another person when I after I got my license, worked out really well. And before, when I left, actually I missed one thing I did. I actually, before, when I closed my boutique. I took a position with the largest plastic surgery company in the States. We had over 80 offices in the United States. I was a regional manager. I had an office in the Central Valley and an office in Beverly Hills. And I loved it. It was fun. It was helping people, still geared to what I love to do. And that's when I decided they closed, filed bankruptcy, and didn't tell anyone. I kind of knew what was going on, but um, still wasn't quite sure. Went to work one morning and the doors were locked. And I had people that were working in the company that were single moms, and it was not a good experience. But everybody has made it through it and everybody's good now. And that's actually when I decided to do real estate. I was decided that I wasn't going to allow anyone else to dictate how my business goes, or how I get paid or how my retirement is held, because they took people's retirement and everything. So it was like,
Yeah.
okay, that's enough for me.
Yeah. Yeah. That can get very, very ugly.
Yeah.
Well, you're one of the smart ones who got it fast and went off and did your own business. Even though we are under an umbrella, you're still an entrepreneur doing your quote unquote own thing. So good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good work. Excellent. There's a lesson there, ladies and gentlemen. There is a lesson. Be careful of what looks like it could be great may not be. I mean, you had a lot of experience. I can't imagine having 20 in one shop. You had 20 booths with 20 different hairdressers, mostly women or all women?
All women.
All women, no guys?
No.
Wow. That must be
Yeah.
amazing. You had plenty of stories there, I'll bet.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll stay on the real estate wing. Okay. Good job. Excellent. So what, but let me stop for a second. So that was kind of like running a brokerage, wasn't it?
Yes.
In that they were independent contractors.
Mhm.
They went and got their own business, basically. I guess you could refer some with walk-ins and things like that, but they're independent contractors. So some would show up and work and some didn't show up and work, correct?
Correct.
And the ones that didn't show up and work, they didn't make any money. Did they come to you complaining they needed money?
Not that they needed money, but wanted me. It was me. They put it on me that I wasn't doing the marketing. I wasn't doing this. I wasn't, well, here's what I'm doing and here's what you're doing. So I made sure I did my part.
Uh-huh.
And and when you have a client and you don't show up, that gets around. So,
Oh, interesting. So some of the gals would do that?
oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't even
Hairdressers are
imagine.
flighty and they're like when they're young, they want to go out and party.
Okay,
Some of
got
them,
it.
not all of them. I'm
Yeah.
not generalizing.
Reminds me of some real estate agents I know.
Yes, of course. We like to do that.
Exactly. Very, very cool. All right, good job. So, how'd you get started in the real estate business? I mean, did you, because of all the work in corporate America and that you did in your own personal business, you probably had a lot of past clients here to tap on.
Yes. When I bought my first home, the gal that I worked with, she put me in her beautiful car and we got to drive around and look at all these homes. And I just thought, and was all dressed up every day. And I just thought, I want to do that. That seems so fun. You just get in your fancy car and put your fancy clothes on and go to these homes. It's so fun. Yeah, that's what I
Uh,
thought.
oh, okay. So, what was your first experience?
Oh my goodness. My first experience was putting open house signs out in 110-degree weather. And when I had to go back and pick them up, I was like, I want to leave these signs on the side of the road. I don't want to pick them up.
Exactly, exactly. So, well, in a few years, you decided not to work the Central Valley anymore,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. So you were holding open houses in the Central Valley, and that's where you picked up some business in the beginning?
Yes. Yes, that and and even back then, social media was a big part of it. We'd join groups and things, and I would get a lot of business from social media at that time.
So at about how many years ago was that? 10
Oh,
years or
what,
so?
10, 9, yeah, yeah,
Okay. So social media
8
was a
years.
big part of your beginning of your business.
Yes.
Got it. Are you recommending that to the people that are coming in new today, or is that past?
No, I think social media is still a big part of our business. Um, and YouTube because it's searchable.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. So your business comes from where now?
From past clients' referrals, some social media. I have some, you know, not like Zillow or not, but I have do get some business from Zillow. And yeah, that's where it comes from.
Got it. Okay. So do you subscribe to first one to answer the phone or first one to respond to an email? Kind of gets the locks in the deal.
Right. Yes.
So what do you do when you're driving in the car and you get an email?
I put myself on pause when I'm driving in the car.
Okay, so you're not bugged about the stuff that's
Right.
coming. Okay. Ah, that's good.
Exactly.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good, good, good. But if well, that's smart because then you're Johnny on the spot on the other stuff, right?
Right. Yes.
And does it make a difference to be first or second?
Well, if you don't answer, if somebody else answers the phone, then then they're getting that lead. You've just
You
missed one.
totally missed it.
You missed it.
Okay.
Yes.
And what about if somebody would call and leave a voicemail because you didn't pick up? Do people do that or they don't even leave voicemails today?
No, they won't. It'll go to the next person. Yes, it'll go to the next person. Yeah.
Interesting. So you got to
Yeah.
be really
Yes.
on
And
it.
that part of my business, I'm thinking about eliminating because it is tough. And I had been, after I left the team, I was off work for a year for some things and couldn't work. So it was like, so that really sets you back and you got it. It's like starting all over again. I
Right.
was over here full time, then that left this team. And so I really want to focus on building my business back to where it was before I had to take that year off.
And that business looked like what? Where was the business coming from then?
That business was coming from my past clients, um, you know, social media, those areas, circle
Okay.
prospecting.
You actually get business from circle prospecting?
Yes, I've gotten some listings.
Good for
Yes.
you. Smart. Smart. Well, you work all the angles. Um, well, how was it to be exposed to somebody like Hal? Was it can he be a taskmaster?
Yes. With that though, he has a strong personality, which is good because that's how he's built his business
Right.
with that strong, he's a different person than I am. So we still, meshed. We had our, differences, but we
Of
worked them
course.
out, because we're just two really two different people. I learned so much though about the business. I got his 30 years of knowledge
Uh-huh.
and learned, so I'm thankful for that.
Well, that's great.
Yes,
Fantastic.
yes.
So, so if somebody was starting off now, would you recommend them starting with a team? Would you recommend them starting at ground zero? What's your thought process on that?
My thoughts would be, I feel would be better to start from ground zero because, and this is just my opinion, guys, but um,
By the way, you're entitled to your opinion. It's
when
fine. I approve.
okay, because like when you're on a team, unless you're teaming up with somebody that's more like you, they're front and center. So they're attracting people that like and know and trust them and like their personality, not yours. So that's one of
Interesting.
the things I struggled with at times because I work so differently than Hal does, than the team does. So I felt like I really needed to get out there and show people who I was so I can attract people that want to work with me.
That makes total sense. Got it. So, what do you do differently, or maybe you don't, but do you do something differently to have the clients remember you or have you stand out, so to speak?
I do pop buys once in a while. Are you talking about like my past clients?
Yeah.
Yeah, past clients. Yeah, I'll do pop buys. I send out Christmas cards still to every one of them. I call. I get on the phone and I do call. I have it set up in my CRM to call quarterly. And so that's how I keep track of them. I send out newsletter, some of them that I know that areas that they live in. Now and then I'll look when I'm going to call them, I'll look up and see, or if I'm looking through the MLS, when I look through the MLS in the morning, I may see a house that's close to theirs. And I'll text them or call them and say, hey, this house just came up on the market and, give them that information. Try to find something for value as well in between even those phone calls.
So, even though the past client, is not necessarily looking for a property, you keep them in mind if you see something that's kind of like the home they're living in, just to give them a heads up that, hey, this is going on, something to that effect. Is that
Yes,
what you
what's
were?
going on in their neighborhood because that affects their their bottom line. That could
Sure.
affect their equity when they do go to sell. And it's good for them to check those things just like you check your bank account monthly. I feel like you should also check that because your home is an investment.
So when you were running, I'm just going back real quick based on what you just said about checking your bank account monthly. I'll bet you when you were running your business with 20 desks, you probably checked your bank account daily,
Yes.
didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I know when I ran my company for that 50 years, I checked my bank account every single day.
Mhm.
Oh boy, do I not miss that.
Sometimes hourly.
Exactly. Well, there's the do's and the don'ts when you own your own business, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So talk to me, Weena. Tell me, what's the best training, the best book you have read that's helped you in this business?
Oh gosh, there's so many. I feel like because I can get so scattered with everything and look at everything I need to get and do and all those shiny objects that they say we always, the book, The One Thing, I think helped me the most. It helped,
Oh,
and I need to
interesting.
read it again. It helped me ground, go, okay, just do one. one of those things today or one of those things this week, accomplish one of those things, complete it. I probably have 5 or 6 things that I've started and that's not completed. So I need to read the book again.
So the one thing, you remember the author?
It's Keller Williams guy, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's
What's his name?
uh,
Oh gosh.
Gary Keller.
Gary
Yes.
Keller.
Yeah,
Gary Keller,
Gary
right.
Keller.
Got
Thank
it.
you, Anna. You're so
Good job.
smart.
Anna, good work. You know, Anna comes to the role play.
I'm
I
trying. I'm
know.
trying.
You're
Yes.
doing it.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
want to recognize you. You are
Yes.
doing it
Thank
on a
you.
very regular basis. Good for you. Good job. So, how did you learn what to say and how to say it, Lena?
Role play. When I was with Hal, we had role play every morning at 9 a.m.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Like
we,
really have role play.
yes.
You weren't kidding.
No, I'm not.
I'm teasing with you because agents say that up to me all the time. You don't really do role play at 8 o'clock in the morning, do you? Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Okay.
now,
Every
trying to
day?
do it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, every day.
Every day. Every
Yeah.
day. Every day.
And I
Every day.
still do that. If I can't get on the 8 o'clock for some reason, now I go in and have chat role play with me.
Ah, isn't
Or
chat wonderful?
yes.
And you can get chat to be in multiple voices. You can get Mike Ferry chat. You can get
Oh,
Tom Ferry chat. You can get Neil Schwartz chat.
ah.
You can get Chris Voss chat.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank
Yes, yes,
you.
yes, 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 yes. You go in and just tell them the genre that you want to use. And because so many of us are using those different rooms, so they're not separate rooms. They're just, I want to use the Mike Ferry scripts on whatever it is that you're working on. And you will get that tone, that attitude, some of the exact scripts, because so many of us are role playing them into the chat system, that the chat system has learned them.
Nice. Thank
Interesting,
you.
huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes, that's cool.
yeah. Every once in a while, when I want to role play against myself, so I'll say, all right, let's beat Neil Schwartz up. That was supposed to be fun.
That's good.
Anyway, good job. All right, so tell me, you're starting off anew. You don't have a team. What are the 2 or 3 or 4 things that you would for sure do right now?
I would for sure get in my database daily and look at what's in there. I have like 2,000 leads in there and just get on the phone. Get on the phone. Even if you don't like it, get on it anyway. Door knock. I know people don't like door knock, but some people there, I've
There's
had
business in
some,
door knocking,
there's
right?
business. I was doing an open house up in Pismo. And I thought before that, I'm going to go door knock. Everybody answered. Everybody was nice. It took my fear away of door knocking. The scenario that, oh, nobody likes you to come to their door anymore. Well, that's not true. They do.
Yeah, if they don't want you there, they're not going to answer. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if they answer, they want to talk to you at some level.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
absolutely. So door knocking, phone canvassing, prospecting in general.
Yes.
How about previewing property? How important is that to you?
That is very important. That
Tell me
is,
why. Tell me
yeah,
why.
because if somebody calls you or you wants to, oh, this property, it's such and such address. And if you've only seen, every time they call you, you've only seen them online, and you can't speak to the property and say, oh, I just looked at the preview of that property and it has this, this, and this, and this is the flow. The backyard would be great. All the things that go with getting your eyes on it and showing, like even on social media, you're out there, with boots on the ground, looking at these properties. You know what the inventory is.
Got it. You've been around long enough. You've been with some top producers in some offices that didn't have top producers in it. What's the biggest mistake you see agents making, Weena?
I would say your mindset allowing what's going on in the market to get you down. And then you get frozen and you don't do anything. And I've done it. And I think for me, it was the biggest thing. And we get in our head if something doesn't go right, and we get down because maybe we lost a listing, or maybe we said something and now the person doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Just say next and move on. That's their deal. And don't give anybody that power over you. Just forget it. Go on about your business. Don't dwell on it for too long.
Very smart advice. Absolutely. Finish this sentence for me. Average agents always.
Average agents always. I don't know. Average agents always. I don't know. Average agents always.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything about like negative.
Okay.
I could say average agents, I don't know, they probably don't role play and do the things they should do for their business and have the mindset, or maybe
let me reverse this.
Maybe we think they're average, but maybe that's what their goal is.
Okay.
They only want to do a couple deals a year.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
Hal Swayze wants to do 100 deals, 200 deals, 300 deals, and maybe we don't want to do that. Right. Absolutely. And that's okay. Did that ever challenge you at all? Did it bother you that somebody else was like so focused and well, maybe and you wanted to try and be that focused? I don't know. I'm putting words in your mouth.
No, it didn't, because I realized I have my own goals and everyone else has their goal, and I'm not going to compare myself against someone else because that's their goal. Okay.
Let me ask you, if you were a brand new licensee with what you know today, and somebody took away your database and your friends, how would you earn your first commission today?
I'd get on the phone, call somebody, I'd door knock, I'd go get out there in the world and make myself known, and my business cards out. I'd go to businesses. I'd join social groups, the chamber, women's groups, whatever, and someplace that I could get in front of people and let them know what I do.
All right, good advice. It sounds like you had a tough year a couple of years ago, tougher than normal. My question to you is, what are the 2 or 3 things that you would recommend to us to do if we were coming off of a bad year and and knew what we knew. I mean, you know all the what you know about real estate. They can't take away the knowledge of the houses you have previewed over the last 5 or 8 years. How would you get yourself out of that mindset, do you think?
Just getting back in it, knowing that, that part happened and it was supposed to happen for a reason. And maybe it was to make me settle down a little bit. Who knows what it was meant for me, but
Well, whatever it
yeah,
is, it seems to be working.
just keep going. I went ahead and did what I needed to do during that time, what I could do. Yeah, I just feel like don't stop. No, this is just for now. This is what you need to do. It's not forever, and it's okay.
Got it. So is there anything that you think you do consistently that a lot of agents are not doing that's working for you? Is there anything that you do?
Well, I don't know what other agents do, but I just know what I do consistently is trying to protect my mornings to do my prospecting and my schedule. But it's not hasn't been easy either. I don't want you to sound like it's tough. It's keep my schedule, keep my on my calendar and stick to it. And because it's hard when I have a lot of friends that aren't in the business and they don't understand when I can't go do things like, or I want to go have a call me like because they think I'm independent and I can just go have coffee every morning. Well, you don't have to report to anybody. Yeah, I do. I have to report to myself and my coach. So no, I cannot go have coffee. And and I've lost a lot of friends over the years, but then don't need them anyway. So
What did
I
you
would
mean?
say
Yeah,
that.
you didn't
Yeah,
exactly.
because
Yeah,
my business is important. They're not going to cover my retirement for me. So this is what I do for a living, and this is what I have to do, and I have to protect that morning.
so I talked to lots of agents um, over the last few years, over the last 40, 50 years. And my thing is all about planning and creating a retirement. But you said retire or plan for retirement probably 5 or 6 times in our 40 minutes together. And I think that's great. I'm not belittling that at all. Quite the contrary. Where's that come from for you, and what are you doing to make sure there's money for tomorrow?
Well, to your point of like, because I giggled, it's because I'm getting to that age, Neil, where I got to think about retiring at some point. So, um, so what I have been putting money away. So I have money with the financial advisor, put that stick money away, and that's what I'm doing. And I sat down with a financial advisor and said, okay, this is what I make and this is what I need when I retire. And I want to make sure I have those. So then you figure out that plan with your advisor, and this is the amount of money you need to put away. And I have an S corp now. So I pay, taxes just like I would. It's, as, being, and that helps because then
You're not spending the government's
you're
money
not,
through the year.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Boy,
yeah.
that can get
So,
you messed up so fast.
yes. And that's really helped me because I pay myself and I'm not having to at the end of the year go, oh gosh, I've got $50,000 to pay, so I don't have money to put away for retirement.
Right.
So yeah.
Good for you. Smart lady. That's a big takeaway from this talk, that's for sure. Absolutely. Anything you wanted to talk about or share that we haven't covered, Weena?
I don't know. I think just really just it's for me sometimes I try to really stay strong mindset, and then when you look at what somebody else is doing and you think, "Oh, well, why are they getting this or why are they?" I feel like don't look at that other person. Look at yourself and keep our mind or keep protect our mindset. I think that's so important.
You're right. When you're right, you're right. Absolutely. Good stuff. All right, let's open it up for questions for Weena. Any questions you have for her, please, please, please? Who wants
Good
to start?
afternoon, Neil. Good afternoon, Win.
Shakira. Shakira.
I
Shakira.
don't have a
Welcome,
question.
Shakira.
I want to say that Wina is so polite. And still,
As
she does a
compared
lot of
to,
business as compared to somebody in San Jose because she couldn't come up with the word. I know she has it in her mind when you say most agents, uh, average agents always make excuses, Rina. Make excuses.
Well, I do that. I make excuses too.
Whatever Neil says, he'll come up with excuses.
yeah, Shakira and I have a running joke. I'm not going to tell it, Shakira. You want to? Good job. Weena's doing a great job here. We really appreciate it. So, questions for Weena. Who has their? Oh, Vanessa, go ahead.
Hi, Weena. I have a question for you. Um, what's your schedule in the morning? Is it when you start, do you call for sale by owners, expires, or is it cold calling?
I've been working now in my database because I have left my database alone for so long that I have so many in there that I need to follow up with. So that's where I'm starting in the morning. But I do 2 hours in my database.
Mhm.
And then I am circle prospecting for listings as well for a couple hours. And that doesn't happen. It's on my schedule, and I do really try to get that done. So, but it doesn't
Uh-huh.
always work as well as I'm speaking it right now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right, great question, Vanessa. Thank you. Thank you, Weena. Good work. Any other questions for Weena?
Well, I do have a question. You know, Rina, you are so gentle and polite. So when you door knock, if the homeowner or whoever opens the door is nasty, what do you say? What's your response?
Shakira, can I ask a question before Weena answers?
Yes,
You
you
just
may.
work with a lot of mean people.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, I've come a long way around the world and all that, and I like to meet people. Of course, when you meet people, there's some kind people, there's nasty people, and there are nasty managers, and you know how to handle them, right? So that's why I know how to answer you. Okay.
You're the best. Great question. Weena, how
Well,
would you answer that with Shakira?
I feel like if somebody comes to the door and they're mean or, a little gruff, I feel like there's something going on within them and we should still be kind and show them kindness. I think that's probably the person that really needs that because I know sometimes I have things going on and I'm not the nicest person. And if somebody's nicer to me, it helps me kind of take it down and know that, okay, Winna, just you're reacting because you had a bad day. So that's what I try and do is just be kind to them. Give them what I have for them or hand them my card and just say, have a beautiful day and thank you so much for opening your door for me.
When
I've
I
never
don't think
had
you would,
that, but
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I've never had someone be rude yet. So that could come, but that's what I would say. I mean, that's what I
Look at
say.
Shakira's going nuts.
No, Neil, actually, when I don't knock, I'm kind too. And I speak
Yeah.
differently than when
Shakira,
I speak to you.
there's no doubt. I think you're not, of course. Okay. I think Shakira doesn't think that you could ever be mean.
Oh, I can. Believe me, I can.
Okay. All right. Boy, let's move on. Good stuff. This is great. Other questions for Winna? Other questions, please.
Any book
Li-
recommendations to keep a strong mindset?
Lisette, great question. Thank you. Any book recommendations, Winna, for a strong mindset?
You know, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I think what helps me too, I read, I'm a Christian and I read the Bible a lot and I listen to uh, podcasts and following God's way. That's and praying a lot and meditating on something with Christ in mind. That is what I do.
That's
So
great.
that's really helps me.
Very, very cool. Good stuff. Great question, Lisette. Excellent. Okay, other questions for Winna, please. Yeah. Somebody. Where's Tess? She's always got a question for us.
I have another question for Winna.
Go ahead, Vanessa.
So, how many contacts do you do a day, or do you go by appointments only? Like, do you have to have your appointments per so many per week or per day? So when you're like, okay, I'm done for the day.
Yes, I'm to make one appointment a day, and that doesn't always happen. And what I'm supposed to do is does not stop until I get that appointment. So if I've got to go, it doesn't matter what the appointment is. It could be a coffee appointment, it could be anything that I've got to make that appointment that day.
Okay.
And I don't base it on how many, I mean, if I haven't made that for the day and I have other appointments, then I need to get back on the phones at night. Does it always happen? No, but that's my goal and that's what I keep in my mind.
What's
For
the
you.
latest you would do a phone call for, like, if you don't get your appointment, but you have another appointment that you had to go through from, what's the latest? You'll do that last call.
7.
7. Okay. Thank you, Winna. Appreciate you.
Thank you,
All
Vanessa.
right, Vanessa, good
So
work.
I do have a
Excellent.
question. When you go on a listing appointment, and well, I don't know, if you don't get the listing and you found out that another agent did, so would you call the owner and ask why, or ask for a reason, I guess?
Oh, that's a good question.
Do you always get
Yeah.
the listing appointment? Do you always get the listing?
Well, I mean, it's not like I've had 300 of them, so so far I haven't
You're
lost
kidding.
one.
So
So
that's my point. So far you haven't lost a listing.
I haven't lost one. I
There's
did
your
not
answer, Shakira.
take a listing a few days ago because the man just wasn't for me. But anyway, I don't know if I would or not. I think I would just let that go because I'd move on to the next one. I don't have time. I would be calling them and who knows if they'd even tell me. And then I'm wasting my time dwelling on that appointment or that listing that I didn't get. So I just move on to whatever next.
Great thought. Great thought.
I have a question.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Frank.
Is one appointment a day, is that based on your own personal plan, or is that sort of a coaching plan? How did you decide that?
My coach decided that for me.
I see. Okay. All right.
Well, let me, do you always do an appointment a day, Winna?
No.
Okay.
And what happens when you don't?
What happens when I don't? I feel very bad when I have to get on my Monday coaching call. I get scared and don't want to have the coaching call.
I love it. Okay. See,
So
people, go ahead,
I have
Frank.
another question. You said you pray on things. Is
Mhm.
that
It's another
how do you
form
do,
of
how do you do
coaching.
that? I mean, it's just like a goal and you pray to get the goal, or how does that work?
No, I pray that if it's for me, that God brings it, and if it's not for me, don't give it to me.
I
And I'm
see.
going to accept that and listen and have that gut feeling and the wisdom to know that it's God's plan and it's what God is giving me and not giving me. And don't be upset if I don't get it, or I get it and it's like a nightmare. It's like, okay, it says your plan, so let's go.
I see. Okay.
Good
Thank
question,
you.
Frank. Good
Thank you.
question. Excellent. Okay. Vanessa asked a question. Do you prefer being first or last on the appointment?
I would prefer being first.
Okay. And that works out for you. How much of your business is past client and sphere, and how much of your business is new things like probate or expireds or any of those?
Yeah, I haven't tapped into expireds at this point. I'm working towards that for some get back into the luxury market. And what'd you say the other one was?
Probate.
Probate. No, I don't do any of probate.
Okay. So what about the circle prospecting? Because those would probably be not past clients or clients that referred to you.
Right. So those what I call, are you asking
Yeah.
like
So
who
the
I
question, what was the question? It was, oh, do you prefer being first or last?
oh, I want to be first because I'm going to blow them away and then these other agents are going to come in and they're not going to do what I do. And so I'm going to get it.
When you say you're going to blow them away, are you using, I mean, is there a particular listing presentation style you use? Is there a particular leader? Is this something you created for yourself over the years?
Yeah, something I've created over the years and training from when I was on the team. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
and added to that.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. All right, everyone. Let's unmute yourselves. Unmute yourselves. Let's give her a big hand. Woo!
Way to go. Let's
All
go.
right.
Nice
All
work.
right.
Nice
All
work.
right.
Great job,
Thank
Winna.
you,
Great job.
guys.
Thank you,
Awesome.
See you
Winna.
in a little bit.
Awesome. 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 Winna, one of the things that we do right now for a few minutes is we go around the room, so to speak, and ask what agents learned from this from you. So if you want to stick around, we'd love to have you. If you have a hard stop, we totally understand that too. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So thank you. Thank you. Okay. Who wants to go first? What do
I
we
would
learn
like to go first.
Oh, Coach Shakira, could you go first, please?
Winna, you have a very strong personality.
You were just
Uh,
saying she was so mild.
no, on the exterior she's mild, but inside she has focus. She has a strong personality, and people are kind of like, when she speaks, and she pushes on, but politely, not like that agent in San Jose. Sorry.
All right. Good. What else did we learn today? Come on, let's go.
I learned
from Winna that she's very confident, she's disciplined.
She has a
She's
accountability system
yeah, she's
for her
consistent, and then
for her
she
one
has her
appointment today.
goal to retiring. So I think her goal in retiring, like she needs to get that money. It's what's her drive in her business right now.
So little secret on the money part. If you didn't pick this up, Winna has a plan. And she started with the end in mind, right, Winna? What does it, how much do I need in the end? And works backwards. That's what I thought I heard you say, correct?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. That's how a retirement plan has to work. Am I going to keep the house? Am I going to keep the house that I'm living in? If you're going to keep the house you're living in, you cannot use the money that's in the house you're living in as part of your retirement program. Doesn't work that way. All right. So these are all things I'm sure you have had to take into consideration, right, Winna?
Yes. And I also want to say is that I don't put my goals in front of my clients' goals as well. Even though I have my goal and I don't ever think, oh, I got to get this transaction closed because I need the money for my retirement. I don't let that be a factor in my business.
Okay, good. Great thought. Thank you for sharing. Good stuff. All right, what else did we learn today from Winna?
May I ask another question? Winna, all this.
If I said no, would
I
that
will still
stop
ask
you?
anyway. You see, Winna, all these things, is it coming from experience, from how you were brought up, or you learn along the way from schools or from others?
Not growing up. No, my dad handed everything to us on a silver platter, so that didn't help me at all. And I think working on who I am and being a better person and being a Christian and getting closer to God is what has helped me.
Great thought. Thank you. Excellent. Lisette, who else has had their hand up? Elle, did you have your hand up?
Oh yes, I said she has like her goal, her daily goal to make an appointment, and she has an accountability system every Monday with her coaching.
I appreciate you hearing that from you. You don't speak up very often, so this was a big deal. Winna, he doesn't talk. I wrote down something that I was reminded of that I learned way back in the very beginning, and Winna reminded of it. Protect your morning. When you get the morning right, the rest of the day goes well. If the morning doesn't work right, the rest of the day will not work right. Correct?
Yes.
That's what I was reminded of today. So good job. All right, what else do we learn? Let's wind it down. Come on, last questions here.
Consistency.
Consistency, right, Lisette? Good job.
Protect your mindset.
Protect your mindset. Good point, Juan. Excellent. Anyone else?
To get in front of people.
Get in front of people. Antonio, great
And
answer.
question about that. What do you, let's say we go in front of people, there's an event, will you use social media to advertise that you're going to be there to, answer any questions or anything like that?
I'm apologize. Could you repeat that, please?
So, Anthony, let me see if I can paraphrase it for you. Help you out.
Yeah.
Do you advertise through social media or other places that you're going to be at a particular open house or a particular place to answer questions for the client?
Yes, I do advertise. Yep, I do paid advertisement. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
All
You're
right,
welcome.
good stuff.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, unmute yourselves. Big hand. All right. Good job. Weena, love it. Thank you. You did a fabulous job. I know you didn't want to do this, but we are thrilled you did and very happy and appreciative. So we'd like to book another one. No, I'm kidding.
Thank you,
Well, I'm
Rena.
thrilled
I
you
learned
had
a
me.
lot, a great deal from you.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys are so awesome.
Good
I
job.
appreciate all of you.
Well, and we appreciate you, really. Seriously, this is a big deal. It's a really big help. So I love it, love it. Thank you, thank you. And right now, Frank, is it Frank, are you up?
Yes.
All right, baby. Frank's going on open mic. So if you guys want to stick around and listen, he does a really good job. I got to turn off some stuff, stop recording.